Hello, my besties. How are you? If we are just meeting, my name is Kathy. This is Coco, and it's a My DIY channel. In today's video, we're gonna do something very exciting. I found the witch's hat form at the Dollar Tree. So I'm gonna create a beautiful hat wreath for Halloween. And for those of you who cannot find that form, we're gonna do a round one. So we're gonna have so much fun. Let's do it, guys. First, let me show you how quickly we can make a little hair clip. Dollar Tree sells these adorable hat picks, 3 for $1. Look how cute they are. All we have to do is just break off the little wooden stake and hot glue a small hair clip. If you can't find one around the house, you can get it at a Dollar Tree. Many of you were asking me where I get Coco's hair clips and bows. Well, I always make them. I'm sharing this with you so you don't spend a lot of money buying hair clips for your fur babies, for your children or grandchildren. Oh, look at that Halloween ghost working around here already. And look how cute it looks on her. It's so small, doesn't even bother her. She doesn't even feel it. When I first got Coco, I made her a hair clip bow. If you like to see that video, I'm gonna link it up here. All right, and let's do the witch's hat now. I just got that form. Hopefully your stores will get it too. And here's the UPC code if you like to look it up. We can get all the supplies at the Dollar Tree. We're gonna need a creepy cloth, 6 rolls of the deco mesh. I first got 4 and then I had to go back and get 2 more. Half a pack of pipe cleaners and 2 bushels of hydrangeas. Look at this gorgeous color. It's perfect for Halloween. I also got a pack of spiders. Don't unfold the cloth completely. Leave it folded in half so it's a little bit thicker. And then just put it on top of your frame and continue wrapping around just like so. There will be some excess fabric at the tip, which is great because witch's hat is not straight up pointy like that. So we can just tilt it a little bit to the side. And then you take your hot glue gun and gently just glue the cloth right there where it ends. Next, we're gonna cut the mesh. And I recommend making a little square of cardboard, 10 by 10. And simply wrap your mesh around the square a few times, cut at each end, and get perfect 10-inch pieces. You can use little hands to help you separate all of them. Next, fold your pipe cleaners in half and cut them in the middle. We don't need such long pieces. And now we're gonna roll the mesh. You take your square and you pull the opposite ends and then you roll it to the middle, just like so. And then you can either hold it or pinch it with the clothespin. I like to use the clothespin. We will do 4 pieces in each bundle. So let's continue rolling these up. Pull the opposite ends and roll towards the middle. As you can see, I am alternating the colors. Started with purple, then black, now purple again. Pulling the opposite ends, rolling towards the middle. Please note we are holding all of them in the same direction. One more now. We're gonna pull the opposite ends and roll towards the middle and try to keep the fraying inside, although it's very hard because this is Dollar Tree mesh. It's very cheap and thin. It frays a lot. And now we're gonna tie the 4 pieces all together. Try to find the middle point by folding in half. Take your pipe cleaner, fold it, and tie it a couple times real tight. And that's it. We have the first bundle. Isn't that cute? And I'm gonna show you one more bundle just to make sure that everything's clear. And there you go. 4 more pieces, another bundle. Just tie it together. And this is as hard as it gets, guys. I hope you're not going to hesitate to try it. I mean, this is just the Dollar Tree mesh and some of your time. Really fun and rewarding experience. I hope you're going to give it a try. So you continue making your bundles until you use up all the 6 rolls. You're going to have 24 bundles. And depending on the color you start with, your bundles will look a little bit different. You see that? Either black or purple on top. Today we're going to be using only the top rail. Twist the pipe cleaner a few times to make sure each bundle is attached securely. Continue attaching one next to another. And here I want to show you one more close up. Continue attaching one next to another. This is 16 bundles. As I mentioned to you, I originally got only 4 rolls. It wasn't full enough, so I went back and got 2 more, and I continue filling it in. This is much better, much fuller now. And what I decided to do next is pull off little pieces of hydrangea and add them here and there. Then I went back and added leaves for each. Once I was happy with the placement, I went back with the hot glue and attached all the flowers and leaves. With the second bushel of hydrangea, I decided to create a flower design in the front of the hat. I started by inserting some flowers behind the deco mesh right there. The next bunch of hydrangeas I cut in half and placed it above, just like so. Next, I just took one flower because I want to create an effect from a lot of flowers at the bottom and decrease as we go up. We also gonna add pops of green here and there. I'm sorry that it's out of focus. What I'm doing here is I found some flowers that were bent and they're perfect to attach here to the edge because they look like halves. Now let's attach couple spiders because this wreath is looking just too pretty for a witch. Doesn't it? It's so beautiful. It's too pretty. And I'm just using some floral wire to secure these nicely. One more creepy crawler down here. Another one at the bottom. And one more over here at the end. Coming out from under the flower. And here it is. Take a look at the finished result. Let me know, what do you think? Do you like it? It's very different, I know. It's so whimsical. Reminds me of like haunted, enchanted forest or something. I wonder if you like it or you prefer more traditional type of decor, because you know this is the whole point for me. When I make my custom, I want to make it different. But everybody has different taste, of course, and I wonder, what would you do? What theme would you pick? I just want to show you one idea. And of course, please pay attention how big this is. This is huge, actually, almost as wide as my 36-inch door. And hard to tell that this was from dollar store items, right? Even though that mesh is cheap, it goes with the witch, right? And now let's do the second witch's wreath using the round frame. We're gonna be using the creepy cloth again, except this time we're gonna fold it in a long piece. We are going to wrap one end to the frame and then wrap it all around. We will hot glue the other end to the back. We will fill in the rest with deco mesh. We need 3 rolls and some pipe cleaners. We also gonna need a little witch's hat like this one from Dollar Tree and some witch's legs. And the only thing not from Dollar Tree today is this sign, but Dollar Tree carries a lot of signs as well. And now the fun part of cutting deco mesh. We're gonna be using our cardboard square 10 by 10, but this time we're gonna be cutting only on one side because we need pieces 20 inches long. You will have 8 pieces per roll, 24 pieces altogether. And now we will make the raffles. Straighten out the piece of mesh, weight it down with your scissors, hold it with your thumbs and then walk down your fingers just like so. Pinch it in the middle and you see a little bow like that. You can clip it with your clothespin and make a second one. Weight it with your scissors, it helps. And then walk your fingers to gather it together just like that. And then you have 2 bows. You crisscross them together and tie it in the middle with a pipe cleaner, creating a nice little flower with petals all around. Do the same thing with the remaining pieces. So you're gonna get 4 flowers. Let me show you this one more time. You see how the curly end grabs the table? It's very good. It stays on better that way. I weigh it down and then walk my fingers. You see what a cute little flower? You pin it and then you make the second one. And then we put one on top of the other and tie it together with a pipe cleaner. And we're gonna do the same thing with the rest of them. We're gonna have 4 orange ones. And then we do exact same thing with the purple mesh. This is so much fun to do, guys, so you're really gonna enjoy it. Just turn on your favorite music or a show and you get this done in no time. Tie it together and you get a pretty flower. Let me show you one more time. I turn it and put it on top of the other, just like so, like crisscross. So you get petals all around. When done, you are going to have 12 bundles, 12 pretty flowers. They are going to make up a tutu skirt for our witch. I'm thinking black skirt with orange and purple ruffles sticking out. So we are going to attach the black bundles to the two inside rails. Twist the pipe cleaner a couple times in the back. And continue tying one next to the other. Right, we got the black tutu, and now we're gonna attach the remaining flowers to the outside two rails. Start off with orange and attach it just like so. So cute. And now we're gonna do purple, orange, alternating colors. And now we have room just for one more. We have two bundles left, but since we started with orange, we're gonna end with orange. And that one leftover, we're not gonna be squeezing that in. It makes no sense. I like the balance. You see what I mean? Now let's attach the hat at the top, but since it's a headband, I'm using heavy-duty scissors to cut it out. We can attach it somewhere right here. And I just had an idea. Why don't we use that remaining purple ruffle to raise it up a little bit? I think it's kind of cute. Maybe like witch's curls or something. Don't you think? Let's work on witch's legs now. Since they're very flat, we're gonna cut them off and insert two old paper towel rolls. They're gonna give the legs some shape. Now this looks like a leg, not some flapping tights. Oh my goodness. But we're not gonna complain. We got them for $1, right? How cute. Let's poke a hole in the inside of each leg and tie them with a piece of floral wire. And then we're gonna use some hot glue in between, just so they stay the way we like them. And now in order to attach the legs to the wreath, we're gonna use that wire that's already right there on the legs. And we're gonna tie them under the ruffles to the bottom rail. How cute is that? Okay, now let's attach the hat. I think in the middle will be best since the legs are right under, and our witch is gonna look like it's laying down on a belly, right? Like flat on the door, maybe. We are going to use the pipe cleaner from the back to attach to the wreath, and then we're gonna glue the hat on top of it. We are going to separate the sign from the broom and use the existing holes to attach the sign to the wreath with some floral wire. Got my sign from $1 Zone, but Dollar Tree also has this cute little sign that you could use for this wreath. It's looking very cute, but one thing that bothers me is the scale of the hat is a little bit too small for the size of the legs. So I'm gonna use Dollar Tree ribbon to extend the rim of the hat. I'm just gonna glue it all around it. Just be careful not to burn your fingers because the ribbon is very thin. I should wear my finger covers, but of course, I'm tough. I can handle the heat. So as you can see, when the hat rounds, you might have to fold a little pleat right there, um, just so it stays round. You see what we did here? Isn't that better? The hat is bigger and better. I love it. The only thing missing here are the witch's hands. And I couldn't find any at the Dollar Tree, but I found the skeleton tongues. And I thought with some green paint, we can turn them into witch's hands. We don't need long arms, so my husband helped me cut them with a sharp knife. And this is how they look spray painted, much better, right? Now we just needed a nice bloody looking manicure. I think this is good enough because witches also have bony fingers, right? Now we are going to attach these hands to the wreath with some hot glue and also with some wire. We're going to insert them right there under the ruffles. Next, we are going to make it look like the witch is holding the broom and attach it to her hand with some floral wire. There's holes in that broom on the other end too, so we're gonna utilize them to secure the broom to the side of the wreath as well. Next, we are going to cover the wire with some ribbon. Like here, I have two fishtails that I crisscross together and pinch them in the middle to create a cute little bow like that. And this completes our project. Please let me know how do you like this one, because this for me is over the top adorable. I just had so much fun with it. I love the hat, the green hands, the tutu. Oh, and don't even mention the legs. The legs are just so cute. And you might ask, what's the cherry on the top? Well, this adorable little lantern from Dollar Tree, I think it's gotta go in the second hand. Don't you agree? I'm gonna tie it down a little better, but it is just so, so cute. All right, my besties, so this is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit like and consider subscribing if you haven't already, because we're gonna have so much fun in the future doing so many more DIYs. Take care, guys. See you next time. Bye bye. Say bye.